Soul Tribe. Here we are.
Oh my gosh.
Finally. Now you are being illuminated by the crystal.
I'm
right,
being
right?
illuminated.
Right. There you are.
Go. Yeah, I can see it. Oh yeah, that crystal's right in my eye.
Yeah. Okay.
Right in my eyeball.
Here
Hi
we
everybody.
are.
Sorry we are so late.
Happy Saturday, everybody.
Yeah.
Let's see who is joining us today. It's an interesting topic today.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Mac
sorry.
Miller. And then we have a couple of other questions too, that from some of our viewers. So
Yeah.
we're going to be doing those today.
Okay.
Do we have any business to tell everyone? I love this necklace, by the
Thanks.
way. It's got stars and moons.
Yeah.
I saw the full moon. Did you guys see the full moon this week? It was
Yeah.
beautiful.
And it's so awesome because it's an action. I guess whatever the planets are aligned with the moon is causing action. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like my mind is racing a mile a minute and I want to do 10 million things at once.
You know what was
And then I'm not
interesting?
doing any of them well.
And I wanted to tell you too, I was having a time and a half, which means I was kind of having a hard time, a challenging time, let's say that. And the night of the full moon, I was sitting out under the moon, and I tell you, it was like having clarity. I felt so much better since that night on. I felt a lot better. It's kind of interesting because you were saying leading up to the moon, or like before the moon, or after the moon.
Or during.
We have the different change of energy.
And this one is, the action is that anything that we started when the full moon, what was it, Friday? Full moon, I think? Anyway, whatever day it was, is anything that you did that day is going to work out tremendously well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds
I felt
great.
like, what was that movie? Oh, Ted and Bogus? No, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ted and Keanu Reeves, when he first did a movie.
Oh.
Ed and Jack.
I don't remember. I haven't seen Ed and Jack yet.
But he
Hi,
used to say
Sammy.
that.
Hi, Deborah.
Oh, hi everybody.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Jamie Lynn, Chris, and Unicornify, our friend. And now her name is Krista Lee. And we have one of her questions. We have one of your questions today, Krista Lee.
Don't we have to talk about other stuff first?
Oh, yeah, we will.
Okay.
I'm excited about that, though. It's going to be a fun one. Okay. Do we have any other business that we want to tell everyone?
Besides
our retreat coming
Right.
up in November, which I'm really
we
excited
changed
about.
the name though. Because it's not really a retreat.
Yeah, it's more like a weekend with us. That's going to be fun.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Hi, Tiff.
Hi, Tiffany.
Yeah, Bill and Ted. That's it.
Oh, okay, see?
Whatever you were saying, it sounded like what they would say.
Oh, did
See, I had to watch these movies because my son was that age, and he liked that for some reason.
Vera is my go-to movie buff.
Oh,
Now,
really?
if I was ever in Cash Cab, when it comes to movies,
really, huh?
I want you next
Yeah,
to
I'd be
me.
really good, like going, oh, what's the
Yeah.
name?
Okay.
But yeah, we have that. Seats are limited.
Yeah, seats are definitely limited when it comes to our
Yeah.
our weekend together.
Because
we call
we're
it
making
mini
it,
retreat,
we're making
but
it intimate
yeah, it's going to be a very intimate group.
and setting because it's not very big.
Yes, and also if you sign up for, yay, if you sign up for the our Soul Tribe, which is just basically like our email list, then you get 10% off.
Yeah.
So you can go to
And
our
it's
website.
really easy to sign up
Yeah, it's on the page. It says right there.
on the.
Yeah, well, it's actually on the contact page. You just go
Yeah.
to our contact Soul Tribe page on our website and just sign
or
up.
the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, Tiffany adores your angel back there.
Oh, thank you, Tiffany.
Yeah.
Should I tell them about the angel now or later?
Sure, my favorite's Michael. I love them all.
I love
but
Michael
I
too. There's
love
something
them.
special about Michael.
I just
This
love
one
him.
is the Principality. I'm so glad that you adore him, Tiffany. I had to pick him. He just was the first one that popped into my mind, but I thought it was kind of an interesting angel because to pop into my mind this week because this is their function is justice.
Oh, let's not get started.
Yeah, we won't get started. But the other thing that's really neat about this phylum, it's the highest phylum under Father God. Kind of makes sense of why they would bring justice, because obviously Father God is holding all of us, and also he's a very statuesque angel. He has the staff of steadfastness. And Father God holds us all steadfast. He's non-moving, whereas Mother God is the mover. And whenever we need steadfastness to keep going in our life, we can lean on our Principality Angel, because we all have one that's personal to us. And that staff of steadfastness, and he helps you to get through. And there's more I could say about this angel, but maybe we'll stop there, because I think we're all excited to get into this subject.
We'll finish.
Want me to finish? Okay.
Yes.
All right. I just wanted to also say that whenever we reach the next spiritual level, whenever we, like I said, whenever we go to the next spiritual level in our learning, in our life, in the many different lessons and experiences we have, this angel is present. And we get those golden keys of knowledge. And it's really amazing, because Father God is always holding us, but he's also present through this angel. He's present with us. And so that's kind of neat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whenever we reach our next spiritual level, Father God's right there with us. And so in a sense, we get our golden keys from this angel. Pretty
Very
neat.
cool.
Yeah. Anyway.
We're gonna have to
AKA
do a
Father
thing.
God.
We're gonna have to do a thing on keys, because people are gonna not know what
The golden keys of
are.
knowledge. We will definitely have to do that.
Give them a quick synopsis.
That was just a very quick synopsis, yeah. Layers upon layers of learning, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were gonna give like, what are the golden keys?
What are the golden keys?
Yeah. What the heck is it?
That's a great question, Vera.
Thank you.
And I just want to say really quick that whenever somebody says, why would we chart? Because we believe that we chart our lives, right? And all the experiences and all the spiritual lessons. And sometimes we might chart something that's really challenging to go through. And a lot of times we get the question, why would I chart that? Why would I chart to have depression or a failed marriage, whatever it is, right? We do that because then the more that we learn, and those lessons are golden keys of knowledge. It could be compassion. It could be our strength. We're learning our strength, our fortitude to get through. And we can go on, but those are just a couple examples of golden keys. Loyalty, that no matter what, we're loyal to, or we're learning loyalty, somebody else is loyal to us, whatever. There's so many different golden keys.
We could do like a whole show on that.
Yeah, but that's what they are.
Oh my God, okay.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. So anyway, okay, so are we ready to get to one of our questions here, Vera?
Sure. Yeah, we don't really have that many, do we?
We have a couple. Do we want to do, we have
Well, there's Unicornify.
Yes.
No, we found out what her name was.
Yes, it's right here. Crystal-lee.
Crystal-lee, okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to answer your questions, so if you want to ask them, and then I could answer.
Do you want me to read it to you?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, so Crystal-lee was saying, it makes so...
Well, in life with Elma.
Oh, in life, yes. Well, we were talking last week, I believe it was, a life that they had together. Her and Elma shared a life, and they basically shot themselves during the Civil War time. And Unicornify Crystal-lee was saying back, it makes so much sense because of my huge fear about guns and my love for American history. I have so many questions, like, should I just read the whole thing? Or?
No, I'll just do one and I'll answer it.
Okay, like, was that my most recent past life?
No.
Was I a slave on the plantation?
No.
Okay. Did my husband die during the war?
Yes.
How old was I?
18 or 19.
Okay. Did I have any kids?
Wait a minute. Elma's husband did not die, though. Her husband did.
Crystal-lee's husband. Okay. And then she asked, did I have any kids?
She was pregnant.
When she died? Wow. Was he my soulmate?
No.
Do I know anyone from that life in this life?
Your husband.
Did I plan to kill myself before entering into that life?
No. Suicide's not planned.
Yeah. Did we kill the other people on the plantation too?
No. I don't know why that makes me laugh. But no, seriously, no.
Yeah.
Because I understand that she had to be shot because she couldn't do it. but that doesn't mean that they shot everybody,
Right.
because the soldiers that were there let the slaves go.
You know, the thing about it too is when we have a life, and Angus and I have talked about this in a session through you, a life that he had this experience, and a life where I had this experience, where you know it's not going to get better. And they knew it wasn't, the situation wasn't going to get any better.
Well, they
felt that it wasn't.
they knew they were going to be raped.
Right.
Yeah.
For however long that was going to last. And that was a part of the reason why
And probably
they killed themselves.
Yeah, because they wanted to take control of the situation. Plus, they didn't want that to happen to them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And so I was just bringing it up because I did that too in a life where I knew it was just, it was not going to ever change. It was going to be bad. Just, I don't know how to say it. It wasn't going to change the situation. Was going to be just prolonged negativity. I don't know how to say it. But the last part of her question is, isn't killing yourself just adding karma unto your soul?
To me, karma is experience. And that's what we have, that's why we come into life, is for experience. It's not a punishment.
Right.
It's a learning experience, because karma is like cause and effect, right? So, no, I mean, the answer is kind of yes and no. It's not a punishment, the karma that you might be thinking about. It's just, you know, an experience that we're going through that you're learning from. So, yeah, that's all I have on that.
Yeah, with that type of situation, we choose to, because we have a contract that we wrote, and so, like we've talked about before, we want to fulfill our contract. It's like if we're going to a very difficult school we have very high, you know, very challenging courses, and then we drop out.
Right.
And then, so when we get to the other side, we're like, okay, we want to finish our degree. We want to go back in there. We want to get it. So it's more of, that's how we think of it. We don't think of it as like a negative thing.
No.
We want to come back. It's a positive thing.
Yeah.
Like we were just talking about the golden keys. When we come back in, we want to finish that spiritual degree so that we can get those golden keys. Kind of fits in, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, it does make sense, she was saying.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All right.
So next we have, let me get my little list here.
Julie Jacqueline.
I believe that was a birthmark. And let's see, I think she's up here actually. Yeah. No. Oops. I know she's down here. There she is. Okay. This question is from Julie Jacqueline. And she was saying, I wanted to ask about the birthmark I have on my right leg between my knee and my ankle facing outward. It's about 4 inches in length and 2 inches wide. I always had nice legs, but was always embarrassed by this big, ugly brown mark. I never thought it would be a past life thing. I'm so curious. This is my second time here and I love it.
Oh, okay. Welcome.
Welcome, yeah.
Okay, Julie, what I got about that birthmark is that you were an Eskimo in the 1700s, and she was really like an animal whisperer, because it was very dangerous during those times, right? Because there was always something that could kill them around there's not that many corners in the snow, but she would know where danger was, and that's how she helped the family that she was with. So they would, you know, say, should we go this way or that way? And she'd tell them to go which way. So that mark is to remind her that she knows how to get in the direction that she wants to go and alleviate learning the hard way. She doesn't have to worry about animals killing her, right, in this life, but yeah.
So, okay, I have a question.
All right.
Okay, so if Julie was an animal whisperer in that time, do you mean that she intuitively knew where the animals were.
Plus, she could communicate with them.
So don't eat me.
Kind of thing. Well, not necessarily, but
Or she just.
she just had a way with them that they wouldn't bother. You know, not all the time, but at times, you know, whenever they
I see.
contacted one
Right.
that was out to get them, then she would be able to find a way to get out of the situation because she
Right.
was communicating with the animal.
And she could convey, I'm not here to hurt you.
Yeah,
I'm
kind
not
of
here for
thing.
your territory or your baby or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
And she had a walrus that was hers.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say cute because they were probably very dangerous.
Yeah, but that
sounds
walrus,
kinda
I know it
cute.
sounds weird, but
It sounds
that
cute.
walrus loved her and took care of, you know, would make sure that nothing happened to her, kind of thing.
That is so
Yeah.
neat.
I am the
Aw.
walrus.
I was just thinking that song. Oh, that's cute.
Oh, the poo-poo stain.
What?
Oh, shoot, I forgot all about that, Tiffany.
So it's a birthmark that's a
From
poo-poo
her-
stain on a baby?
On her niece, I believe.
How old's her niece? A little
I don't
girl? A little
know.
baby girl?
I'm going to have to get with you after because I don't remember exactly
Okay.
the situation. But she, yeah. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot.
Yes, she's 8. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's really cool
Yeah.
about Julie's walrus.
Yeah.
That's
am
neat.
the walrus.
Is her totem in this life a walrus?
Yes.
That's cool. I wonder if she really resonates to walruses. Walruses.
I know, it's like,
Walruses.
whenever I got it, I was going, a walrus?
That's neat.
I've just never, have you ever heard of a walrus being somebody's totem?
This is the first time, and I think that's
Me
really
too.
cool. That's really
What,
cool.
25 plus years that we've been doing
Yeah.
that? Yeah, that's wow.
We've heard of a lot. There's been a dinosaur. There's been
Yeah.
a dragon.
Yeah.
There's been all
lot
kinds.
of dragons.
Yeah, all kinds.
Yeah.
But that's neat.
Hi,
Okay.
Laura.
Before we get to Mac Miller, do we want to address, because I know we had a question. There's one more down here.
I can't look because it's making me ill.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not you. It's just my ear thing.
Okay, this is the question that we have from Tizmir. I think that's how they say their name. I can't really say that. But, hi ladies, you have a great show on spirituality or spirit. I'm, okay.
And you don't have to
I
be
haven't,
ashamed.
yeah. My question is, I'm an intuitive. I can feel the energy of people on the other side and of course hear them as well. In my right ear, since I lost weight, I can hear much better. But when I'm trying to hear someone from home or the other side, sometimes I hear the voice very low and I can't make out what they are saying, or a pop in my ear, and that's it. How can I improve it and hear them so I can understand what they're telling me? I would appreciate any information you could give me. Thank you, and God bless you both. Well, God bless you too.
Exactly.
Now, as far as, is there anything here that you wanted to, that you're picking up on for?
No, I was just saying whenever they're doing that, just tell them that you can't hear in that frequency to change it to a different one.
Oh, that's a good
And-
idea.
Yeah, and then you'll be able to eventually hear. Plus, also, you're trying too hard. So just kind of go with it and just say, okay, I can't hear you in that. I don't understand you in the way you're talking to me now. Change the frequency.
You know, it's so true that sometimes when we try too hard, we are blocking it. I know that one of the things that you've really helped me with in my life is just to relax a little bit and go with the flow.
Yeah.
And when I do, not only do I enjoy myself a lot more, but things flow. The intuition, the
Yeah.
infusion, and everything's much, it's like more cool, you know? It's like,
Exactly.
yeah, this is good. It's more
Yeah.
positive instead of, oh, I want to get it. And we create that tension, and we don't need to have that. It's a good advice. Go
Yeah.
with the flow on
Yeah.
many things. I like that. Okay, and then one more before.
And then
Isn't that from a comedy? And then
a movie somewhere.
yeah, it was they're ordering Chinese food in the
Yeah.
window. Okay. Eric Nugent Dios, how do I figure out my past life? I feel like I need to know this. So how do we figure out our past lives? Well, one of the things that we've talked about
Before.
a lot, is, are there any, it's like a little journey to reflect on, right? Are there any cultures that you resonate to? Are there any loves of food or architecture or that type of thing? People that you really feel an affinity towards.
And you don't know.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Or the opposite. Is there any cultures that you really don't like? And
Yeah,
there's
it
reasons
goes
for
both
that
ways.
too. Yeah.
So that's part of it. You could do meditation. You can do ask in dream time. You know,
Yeah.
what significant past life you need to know now, kind of thing.
Exactly.
And then you'll start getting more and more.
Exactly. And then if you ever need clarification questions on what you're receiving, you could always talk to someone like Vera. That's her forte. But there are ways that you can tap into it yourself because our mind is a muscle. The more that we use it, the more we flex it, the more it develops, and we all have an ability to be able to tap into that psychic ability because everything that we lived before, like
We
you're
have.
always saying,
Yep.
yeah, we
It's
have
in
it
there.
with our own heart, mind, and soul,
Soul.
as they say. Okay. All right. What are we missing here?
Wait.
You want to go up? We're just reading.
Oh, dude, where's the car?
That's the movie.
Drive through, yeah.
I still think about that. And then, okay, chow mein, or whatever it was. I don't remember what they said exactly, but it was funny. Okay. How can I help myself deal with these headaches that came with me from a past life? Just wondering. I would love to learn and teach myself to release the pain.
Oh, that's going to be a good one. And we're gonna do that during the
In our
weekend
together?
Yeah.
Okay.
So people would be able to learn how to release and let go of that situation.
That'll be
But you said that you already know about the past life that they're coming from, and it's probably one that you got in the regression we did. But also I'm getting something where you were in a relationship and it was very abusive with your father and then who you married in a past life. And for some reason, you were always being hit in the head.
You told me that I was abused by my husband when I was young.
There it
See?
is. Okay, that's it. So it's for some reason like your dad would walk by you and he'd just smack you on the back of the head. I mean hard, not like a little love tap. He was just mean. And then a husband too. And did more than that. I mean,
Right.
like punching her and stuff. So
Well, we're going to definitely have to go into depth at the retreat
yeah,
for sure.
and be able to release that because you can release that. You know what it is, Tiffany. So just ask your angels. Ask the one that you love so much, the principalities, and ask them to take it from you and take it to the healing pond, and then it's neutralized, and then you let it go, and then you always remember to replace it with something positive. That way, it can't come back.
Yeah.
So something that's a symbol or a word that means something to you.
Yeah.
That you can replace it with.
Can be anything.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say really quick, I just wanted to share with you guys, like for me, one of my symbols that I love is the red rose for a good reason.
Yeah.
Right? But yesterday, a lady at the restaurant that I was at, she made a rose out of a napkin and
Oh, how
gave it to
cute.
me. So it was like amazing.
Yeah.
Just like Vera said, you have a symbol and you can replace it, and then you might even get messages from your angels on the other side reinforcing that for you to focus on the positive.
And because it's
Not that you're not focusing on the positive. I just mean to help you
Yeah.
to reinforce it. That's all. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I lost it. Sorry.
Sorry.
I don't remember now. That's okay. It's whatever. I just don't remember now. Okay, can you guys make a video about diabetes? Sure.
Definitely. We will definitely do that, Crystal-Lee. That is a subject close to our heart. My brother has diabetes since he was
Juvenile.
the same age. Since 12. He was since he was 12 years old. Yeah. So we'll definitely have to talk about that for sure. That would be a good video.
Yeah. That's a good one.
But yeah, I know you were telling Tiffany about replacing it with a symbol or with something that's positive.
Sorry, I lost it. I don't
Okay.
remember now.
All right. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Okay. Are we ready for Mac Miller's
Mac
Past
Miller.
Life?
Yeah, it's not that long. I really don't know anything about this guy, but somebody asked for
Yeah.
and apparently he died of an overdose. And for what I'm getting is like he was really ahead of his time because he just didn't feel like he fit. You know, sometimes people just don't feel like they fit because they're either more advanced and it just can't relate to people, or I don't know what another way would be, but that was how he was. He just couldn't. He felt like he was a fish out of water kind of thing, and that was in this lifetime. But then I got like he was in a past life during like the Renaissance time, and you know how women were treated back then, and he has a real he has a real affinity for women and the strength that they have and that kind of thing. And he was really nice to his wife and all that kind of stuff, but his friends would make fun of him because he was being, extra kind.
Wow.
That kind of thing. So whenever they were around, he would treat her the way they treated their wives or girlfriends or whatever, and felt so guilty about it.
Oh, wow.
So that he brought that into this life, but also it's kind of like, well, nothing's really changed. And it was kind of a little bit
wow
of a, like what, nothing's changing. And that's why his music, sorry, I don't know anything about his music or anything like that, but, yeah, he just had this reverence for women.
The only thing that I know, and I know nothing about his
Me
music either.
either.
The only thing I know is the title of one of his last albums, I guess, was I love the title. I mean, the title of it was The Divine Feminine, and we saw that it was said that he titled it because of his experiences with women or something like that.
Oh.
That's all I know. I just like the title, and even in the title, I felt like it was bringing women up, even just the subject of reference of women. I don't know what the music was like.
I don't either.
So I can't really say.
Yeah.
But it's just an interesting time that his death and what you're saying about women.
It was kind of depressing for him. Like nothing's really advanced. You would think in 2018,
Right.
21st century, things would be different.
But I find
And they are.
Yeah.
They're a lot different from back then, but not really.
I just find it fascinating that the timing of it with what's going on right now. I have a question.
Yes, Chris. Hi, Dennis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. So his death was, he charted it. It wasn't like a suicidal OD. It was like, you're not picking
No,
up on that?
he was really kind of trying to end his life by what he was doing. Because I don't know if he was drinking a lot, but there was something that he was doing that he knew wasn't good for his body.
Right.
But he just didn't want to be in life.
He was really frustrated and probably a little disillusioned that things weren't changing, like you said, or frustrated or whatever.
Something, yeah.
I don't know, but that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah.
Hi, ladies.
Was there any other ones? Oh yeah, diabetes definitely. We'll have to talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Vera, was there anything else?
Nope, that was it.
we
That's all I
wanted
got.
to? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Dennis. All right. Well, if there's nothing else,
Yeah, there you go.
I was diagnosed with a disc issue in my neck last week. Okay, working on that. Yeah, Chris, you can ask the Principality Angel. I'm really glad we have this angel here right now because the Principality Angel can walk through you. They are the angels that can create miracles. It's like I said, it's the highest phylum under Father God. And so when they walk through you, they leave a residue or a resonance of their essence behind to cleanse out your cells and your injury and everything. So that's something that you can that you can ask. You can visualize that at any time during your day or at night when you're going to sleep, almost like a meditative thing in your mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she was hung, but not by. That's why her neck disc.
Oh, that they were.
It was an accident, actually.
I see.
Like, she was somewhere in nature or whatever, and somehow she got tangled up in something and went over a cliff, but she got hung up, and it was something had her around the neck.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's that cell memory that can come up. And yeah, that's what we want to do.
But this is what we were talking about, Dennis. It doesn't mean because you have issues with your ovaries in this lifetime or periods and that kind of thing, it doesn't mean that you were bad before. It's just an experience that you want to be able to experience now.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so it's not like you did anything bad and now that's what you're getting.
Yeah, that's a, I don't want to say that's a fear, but it's like a, it's not like that. It's don't worry.
Yeah. No, it's not anything bad.
Yeah, because a lot of times when we, like say, our friend who accidentally fell off and got hung, fell off a cliff or whatever, that doesn't mean they were bad. They just happened, and then they have cell memory that is coming back in because they're back on the emotional plane. But it doesn't mean that she was bad or anything in that life.
Yeah, it was an accident.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, we do chart injuries in our current life.
Oh,
we do in all our lives.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you can get Deborah's.
Has Angus said anything regarding the current events here in the United States? Well, he definitely has. The last that we've asked him was during 2 sessions that we shared the transcripts on our website. We have a page that's called Make a Difference. And if you go under, I think it's About Us on our menu, and you scroll down, it says Make a Difference. You click on that page, it'll have the transcripts of what he has said. We haven't had a session this past 2 weeks or that we've asked him about anything newer than that. At the time, what was going on was a lot of shootings with the kids, and then the children that were being held in these detention facilities. But in that, he also talked about Congress, some of the people, the administration, some of the things going on behind the scenes, and women's rights and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, and there's a little bit in there about where we could be heading. We just need to make a change. That's why our page is called Make a Difference. It's to make a change as best as we can, because we all have a part in it, like a drop in that, with that ripple effect to help with what's going on right now. But yeah, just go check out the page, and if you haven't, you might have already seen it, but if not, you can check that out.
But a lot of us wrote this time in because we're supposed to make a difference. Even it's like Angus said, it's minute, it doesn't matter. It's adding energy to that.
Exactly.
To the masses, because we can change things. We really can. That's what he was saying. That I remember.
Yeah, that's an interesting question right there.
Yeah.
We got to write that down.
Kavanaugh.
Yeah, that would be an interesting past life to look into.
Okay, she was asking why. Awesome. She wrote her representative.
Perfect. I was asking because I'm
Good.
a survivor first time.
Everybody should.
Awesome.
Write to your congressperson or representative and give them your story and say, please don't vote him in.
Exactly.
Or if you feel the other way, then at least you're doing something. Ask that they do. I mean, I'm not for that, but If
Right.
you are, you know, that's
Right.
your energy, that's okay too. You're doing your thing.
Yeah, that's another reason for this angel, because like we started off this day with, is that this is the angel that brings justice. And so let the truth be known. Let light be shined,
Right.
so that we can reveal the truth, and
There was one that I was gonna.
and that's always a good thing.
Oh, Dennis, because what I was getting to is that in one of his past lives, I mean, not he, she. In one of his past lives, her past lives, she was male, and didn't really understand, and didn't have time for people that had cramps and that kind of thing. So in this life, you wanted to experience it so you would understand.
Yeah, but it's not a punishment.
No,
It's just an understanding type of thing. That's
Yeah.
even why we chart to have one life as male, one life as female, is because we want to experience and understand what that is like.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad thing. It's
No.
just a different.
Yeah.
The same with our skin color, different culture, different status, our different class, whatever. Yeah, it's a good thing. The more rounded we are, the more we can help. The more rounded
Exactly.
in our experiences.
Very
Okay.
good.
Well, you guys, thank you so much for joining us today. It's always fun
So
and interesting.
I wanted to do Stephen Colbert. So we'll do Stephen Colbert next week, and then we'll do Kavanaugh and
Dr.
Ford.
Dr. Ford, yeah. I'm really excited to see about these past lives. That'll be interesting.
You're absolutely right, Deborah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You too. Everybody have a wonderful week.
Yeah. Aw, you too.
Don't forget to vote.
Yeah.
Whichever way, just vote.
Absolutely.
Because we can make a difference.
Yeah, we certainly do. Every single person.
Yep.
Love you guys. Have a great week. Stay enlightened.
Exactly. Bye, Chris.